Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to share with you 6 luxury handbags that you should never pay full price for. These are luxury handbags that the price at retail has become so ridiculously high that I really genuinely believe if you're looking at any of these 6 handbags, you should seriously consider, at the very least, give consideration to buying Preloved. Now, there will be bags that you just don't want to buy Preloved. There will be bags that you won't be able to get the exact colour Preloved, or you will love the store experience. And I get that because I love buying from the boutique. I love the store experience. I much prefer buying retail from the store, getting the experience, making it an event than buying a bag Preloved. I accept that. I much prefer it. But these are 6 bags that I think the potential savings on the resale market for very, very high condition bags are so high that you should at the very least consider your options Preloved. And number 1 will come as no surprise, and it is the Chanel Classic Flap. The price of these in the boutique is now so high that I think at the very least you need to give consideration to your options on the Preloved market, because you can get bags that are practically brand new and you would be saving thousands of pounds on one of these at retail in the boutique. Now you may say to me, thank you very much for your advice, Amelia, but I don't want it and I want to go to the boutique, and I totally understand that because I much prefer the boutique experience, as I have said, than buying Preloved. But if you're someone that is conscious of the price that you're paying and wants to see what your options are and what you could save, definitely look on the resale market for one of these. These are now in the medium classic flap, in the caviar, in the leather, now retail for $10,800, or in pounds that is 8,850. £8,850 or 10,800 US dollars plus taxes. That is such an amount of money for this bag, when there are really good options on the resale market. And I will take a look on the Preloved market and link some of the options down below for Preloved versions of the bags I'm going to talk about, because there are such high savings to be had. I love this bag. I definitely don't regret having it in my collection. I paid, I think, half of what the retail price is for it now, but I did buy it in the boutique and I did love going in and buying it, and it was a moment. But £8,850, I'm not going into the boutique to buy one of these now. I'm just not at that price. And unless there is a bag that you want that comes out from Chanel in a very specific seasonal colour, that might be hard to get on the resale market. You might not be able to ever find it. If it's one of those colours that becomes the next big thing, you might end up actually paying more. But if you're looking for a classic flap in one of the standard type colours, in a black, in colours that are often released, in pinks and greens or whatever, but versions of them that are quite regularly released, you will be able, with a bit of patience, to find these on the resale market to save yourself money and at a much better price than what the current retail price is. Number 2 is another bag that I own, and it is the Lady Dior. Now, in the small size in this bag, not the ABC version. If you buy the ABC version, it is even more expensive, but you get the strap with it and the little charms that you can pick. But if you buy one of these, this version, although this, you couldn't get this colour anymore, but this version in the leather, in the small size, is £4,900. That has gone up. I think I paid $3,300 for this, and I only have this maybe a year and a half. It has gone up a huge amount of money. And the reality is with the Lady Dior is they do not hold their value. So if you're looking to buy one of these bags, and if it's a colour that you can find on the resale market, there is a very good chance that you're going to find one of these at a much more affordable price. And you're going to find one of these with quite a lot of savings. If you buy this bag retail and it doesn't work for you, you're likely to lose a good bit of money if you go to sell it. And I know that's not why we buy bags or what we think about, but when they're at this price, if you've any doubt about it, the chances are if you have to sell it, you're going to lose money. Now, if you wanted a version like this one, this was a limited edition. I don't see this on the resale market very often. I see versions and I link what I can find, but I don't see this exact version very often. I don't think I've ever seen this exact version. So if there's a limited edition seasonal colour that is released that you absolutely love and you love that colour, then you may just have to bite the bullet and buy it in the boutique. That's what I have done, although these weren't as expensive back then. But I will still buy bags at full retail price, even the bags I'm talking about. If it's a version or a colour that I just love, and it's not the bag that I want, it's that very specific example of the bag in that very specific colour, I will still buy it retail, absolutely. Even though I'm telling you these are bags you should never buy retail. If it's an exact version or colour, I will do it, and you should too, if that's the bag that you want, because there are certain colours you're never going to find again. If it's a colour that is a bit more of a standard type colour that is released often, you will save money on a Lady Dior on the resale market. Number 3, and sticking with the Dior, is the Dior saddlebag. Now, I bought this boutique. Retail price, brand new. If I had had a little bit of patience, which I'm not known for, I don't have a lot of patience, I would have been able to buy this at a cheaper price on the resale market. I will look at these quite often because I like the saddlebag and I like them in certain colours, and they definitely come up under retail. This bag currently retails for £3,550. I very recently sold my bright yellow version of this. That had been worn once for an hour. I sold it on a vlog sale, so I'm always very conscious to price my bags on the vlog sale very reasonably. So maybe if I had sold it through a consignment or not through a vlog sale, I would have been able to recoup a bit more of the money that I had spent. But I sold the yellow one for £2,500. That's over £1,000 under retail for a bag that had been worn once for 1 hour. Now, I was comfortable with doing that. That was my decision, but it shows you that the Dior saddlebag doesn't really hold its money. And again, unless there's a very specific version, because if we take this one for an example, this is the mini saddlebag in the pink with the pink hardware. These don't come up very often. I bought this retail as well. So there, I'm going against everything I'm telling you in this video. When there are colours that I love or I want, I will buy it brand new. And there's something about buying a bag brand new. I just love that experience. But the prices are getting so high now that I would, for these types of bags, if it wasn't a one-off colour, consider Preloved. The last bag I bought, which was over there, I don't know which video will come first, was Preloved, because there are gems to be found on that market. This one you would find the specific bag hard to get. But if you're looking at a Dior saddlebag in a colour like this, which is burgundy and comes up for sale, you will save money on the retail price. And if you're looking for a saddlebag, you should consider looking Preloved. Number 4 is a bag that I don't own, and it is the Fendi Fendigraphy bag. This is the circular moon type shape bag that has Fendi in lettering underneath the curve of it, and I'll put a picture in. This is currently for sale in the small size for £2,000. These generally don't hold their money. Even though £2,000 as per luxury prices doesn't sound like an exorbitant amount of money for this price range, it doesn't hold its money. And you will be able to get these at a better price on the resale market. If you're looking for one of these, Deb from Wild Unfiltered is currently selling her black one at a very, very reasonable price. And that is reflective of the fact that if you're looking for one of these, they don't hold their money. And if you're selling one, even though it's in fabulous condition, you're going to take a loss and sell it under retail. So the options, if you're looking for one of these bags that is not a colour that's very difficult to find, you will have good options on the resale market to find one of these and save yourself quite a bit of money. Number 5 is the Louis Vuitton Capucines, and if we take the BB size for an example, this is the BB size, but this is the Arty Capucines. So this is a limited edition. It's more expensive than a standard BB, and it's hard to find on the resale market. I've never seen this one for sale on the resale market. But if you're looking for capucines in a plain colour, the plain black or the plain cream, these currently retail at £5,650. Without a doubt, if you want one that's a plain colour, you will find one of these on the resale market for a better price. Now these are beautiful bags. They're very well made. The craftsmanship's beautiful. They're stunning, stunning bags. I have 3 of the minis. I love the minis in them. Deb recently bought the black, but it has the gold intricate work around it. So something like that is a special edition, limited, you may need to buy retail if you want to get that very specific version of the bag. But if you're open to a neutral or a plain colour in this, and that's what you're after, do have a look at the resale market. Yes, you will miss out on the store experience and all of that, but you'll save quite a lot of money. Number 6 is another bag that I don't have in my collection, but it's the Fendi Peekaboo. The Fendi Peekaboo reminds me of the Louis Vuitton Capucines. The small size come in a range of prices depending on what leather you choose or how it's made, but they're in and around £4,200, £4,400. They are beautiful bags, but they're another bag that doesn't hold its money. So if you're looking for one of these that is not a very specific colour, you will have a good chance of finding this on the resale market and saving yourself some money. Dale has this in silver. She bought it, I think, a year and a half-ish after it had been released, and buying it on the Preloved market, she saved quite a considerable amount of money on it. Now, Dale also has Fendi Peekaboos that she has bought from the store and paid full price for. That is because if there is one that you love that much and it's that colour and that version, you're probably better considering buying it from the store, the boutique, at retail. And I'm going against exactly what this video says, but in reality, if it's a limited edition, if it's a colour that you want, if it's a one-off colour, you're always better consider buying it there and then before it's gone and you might not be able to find it. But if you are open to options or different colours, or the colour that you're after is not very limited, there's money to be saved on the resale market because some of these prices are now so high they're just not following through onto resale, and you could get the same bag in excellent condition for a lot less money. So those are 6 bags that I think are at the very least worth you considering buying Preloved, that you maybe should never buy at retail because the retail price is so high, and if you go to then sell it, you're going to lose a lot. They don't hold their value, and the value that you can get on the resale market for the exact same bag can be quite considerably less, and a beautiful version. So these are bags definitely, if you're looking at, take a look resale. Even if you decide that you love the boutique experience, and I get that because I do too, and that's my preferred way to shop, at least have a look and see what's out there before you make your decision. I hope this has been helpful and informative. If it has in any way, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for being here. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.